a dream is a wish your heart makes, right? And if you're wishing for a successful retirement at the end of that long and successful career, well, we'd like you to have that fairy tale ending for retirement. How do we do that? Back with us today, Gary Mattson and Laurel Stewart, the father-daughter duo, part of the team at Mattson Financial. They're a full-service financial and retirement firm right here in the Grand Rapids area. Also popular radio show hosts. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Laurel. How are you?
Great. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Hey, what do you clients tell you that makes them happy in retirement? You see people every day nearing this or actually in retirement. What are they saying to you?
Number one, it's when they come in the door and wondering if they can retire. And then when we show them the income plan, the taxation plan, knowing that we've covered if something comes up for long-term care, if something comes up that they want to downsize, having all those dreams and goals and desires all put in the plan, when they see that, that's the emotion that we see. It's just sometimes tears, sometimes laughter, sometimes it's just nervousness, and they look at each other and says, you know, congratulations, we made it, we're here, we can do it. And having that relief, that stress-free retirement, knowing that the income's going to be there throughout the rest of their lives, that's the satisfaction they have.
And what's that best path forward? I want to capture that dream.
Yeah, so that's really, getting together and sitting down with somebody and having that conversation. Just like Dad said, people wondering, can I retire? Have I done enough? And sometimes they keep putting it out thinking they haven't done enough. But in reality, it's all about what do they need for income, right? What do you need to pay your monthly bills to do the things that you want to do, those goals? And then from there, we calculate all of the formulas and take into consideration and say, yes, you've made it, or maybe you should wait till the year end because you have some bonuses coming in. So we go over all those different scenarios and talk about it with you so you can make the best decision.
Yeah, let's look at it from the standpoint that so many times we're out and people say to us, well, what's a good investment? And that's like asking Mike Tyson, what are you going to do with this fighter? Well, Mike Tyson says, I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him hard. But that's not the plan. The plan has got to be set up so that you can have a plan of how it's going to work for you. What are your dreams, your goals, your desires? And they're so uniquely different for everybody. Because let's face it, there's so many moving parts in it. It has to be put together for your plan, so your plan will follow where you need to go.
I'm sure a lot of people, when they hear the word retirement, the first image that comes to mind is not working. Not waking up and having to go to that job. But along with that retirement is an income plan, right? That income needs to know, you need to know where the income's going to come in from. So you got an income plan. What does that allow us to do, and what does it mean for our lifestyle?
I think that really gives you control to know that, hey, you have the amount of money you need every month coming in like clockwork on the 15th or the 1st or whatever you did, just like you had a paycheck while you did working. And then from there, you can enjoy and do the things you want to do. We have clients who, like you'd mentioned, completely retire. They don't do anything except for golf and relax and go out to eat with friends and things. And then we have other clients who say, I'm retiring from my 9-to-5 job, but I'm doing something now that's my passion. We have somebody who retired and they work at Trader Joe's and they love it. The great camaraderies. He's actually lost weight. He's like, I'm feeling so good and fit and healthy. So it's just finding your path of what you want to do, and we'll, be on this journey with you, carving out what kind of income plan you need.
It's really called about freedom. Freedom of your choice. A stress-free retirement of freedom, making the choices that's right for you.
I love it. Control and freedom, two good things. Now, remember the housing market, that big bubble that burst, and people were looking at their 401ks, taking huge losses and really starting to panic. Why is it important more than ever at this certain stage of life to avoid those types of big losses?
Well, if you have, a huge 10, 20, 30% loss, not only is it going to take a while to get those dollars back into your account, but you're giving up income for maybe 5, 6, 7 years. That income's gone. And if you're in retirement, it's gone forever. So having protection on your assets is so important. Now, we're talking about having growth and protect assets. They sound like they're counterintuitive, that they don't work together, but they actually do work very, very well. If you have an income bucket coming in and money's coming in on a regular basis and that's protected, then you have your growth assets for your lifestyle and things you want to do, and then you have what we call your risk capacity. That's the money you can lose, not that you want to, but you can lose and still do what you want to in this world. So having active management that's very diversified allows you to have that freedom in retirement.
I really want my money working as hard as it possibly can, for me for my retirement. And some of us who are nearing that retirement, like getting that stage of life, why is it so important to get that money to work so hard for us at this certain stage of life?
Well, it's so crucial because you mentioned right before retirement. So you want to make sure it's working hard for you, but at the same time, you don't want to be taking too much risk, because now if you're that close to retiring, something happens in the markets and now you're pushing your timeline out. That's not good for anyone. So we want to make sure that you're actually in a good place to where you're still, having inflation beating returns, you're still, getting an employer match, possibly, and taking advantage of that if that's available to you, but also putting a certain amount of money in something that's a little more safe to make sure no matter what happens with chaos out there, it's not going to control my retirement. I get to still go when I want to.
And remember, it's about having a plan that we know how investing should work, and having a plan that does that. What that means? That means we're going to sell high and buy low. We're active money managers, and we're going to take advantage of the markets. When the market goes down, there's still places to make money. When the market's up, there's time to harvest. If you're just putting your money in a situation and just sitting there, it's taking all these bounces and rides, and nobody's, it's kind of like a train going down the track, but nobody's in control. And you want to be in control of your money. You want to be able to take advantage of the markets and be in a position that no matter what happens, you're doing well for your retirement and your portfolio.
Of course, everyone knows that Uncle Sam's going to get his cut. I mean, taxes, they're a part of life, but proper tax management, that's important, right? You want to keep the money that you earned and you worked hard for, right?
Yeah, if you look at it from the standpoint that maybe you save yourself 2-3% in taxes every year, and there's three really tax buckets: tax-free, tax-deferred, and then taxable or income. And so if you set those buckets up right, maybe we save you 2-3% in taxes, maybe we get you 1-2% better in returns, and then also maybe we save you some money on the advisor fee side of things. If that total up, let's say just 5% in each of those areas total on a $500,000 portfolio, that's an extra $25,000 a year income to you. Now, think of it this way: you plan for your retirement, what would you do with an extra $2,000 a month? That's a large amount of money by taking care of the little things and making sure the plan works together in all areas.
I'm liking what you're saying, Gary. All right, so Laurel, Gary, I know you have something special to help our audience.
For the first 5 callers, if you save $250,000 or more for retirement, this is an opportunity for you to sit down with one of our advisors complimentary and discuss the best steps to take to prepare for your retirement plan.
Sounds great, guys. Appreciate the time this morning. So for you at home, if you want to learn more about having that fairy tale ending for retirement, Mattson Financial has a great offer. Right now, for the first 5 callers that have saved $250,000 or more, that are retired or nearing retirement, they're offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. This will allow them to sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discussing your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. It's a game plan to get you where you need to be. The number to call, 616-514-3831. Again, 616-514-3831.